Man, LeBron and Stephen A. back at it again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so LeBron sat down with Pat McAfee, and he talked about the Stephen A. Smith moment. Let's take a listen.
That feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're watching it. We're all seeing it.
It started off with, I wasn't going to address it, but since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
If I were you, would be talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass. He completely missed the whole point. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, he's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. He's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the freezer and sit in his chair.
So then Stephen A. Smith responded to LeBron James and Pat McAfee too.
My issue is with LeBron James. And I just want to say for the record, LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today, and he lied again. When he approached me while I was sitting courtside at that game against the New York Knicks, when he rolled up on me, I didn't know he was going to roll up on me. But when he said what he had to say, I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. That I'm not going to tolerate. But I knew he wasn't going to do something like that. There was no fear in my mind about it. It was shock because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son. I was talking about him.
Queens get the money. Yeah, Steven.
Nah, you saw that boxing video?
First of all, y'all missing the biggest point, though. I saw the internet last night, but Stephen A. said LeBron would have kicked his ass. He said that, and I watched the whole hour last night. He said that a couple of times. He just said that if LeBron would have slapped him, he would have swung back, but he said he would have got his ass kicked. So I don't know why the internet acting like Stephen A. said he could beat Bron. That never happened.
And that's what Stephen A. tweeted. He's like, y'all having a field day with this, but y'all forgot the rest of that part where I said he would have got with me. So I wanted to make sure that we added that in our audio. But since all of this back and forth, so LeBron posted, there's a video that is now going viral of Stephen A. Smith of him boxing. And
training.
Yeah, training, whatever he's doing in that video.
He killing it? He got hands?
There's hands in the video.
Oh, okay.
It was like his first day. You know when you go to the gym and you first learn boxing?
What if that was day 50 though, Envy?
That was no damn day 50. That was day 50.
But LeBron posted it, and he posted the swipe through. It's Young Dolph and Key Glock doing the womp womp womp, and he captioned it womp womp womp. And Bronny James responded and put the cap with the cap. But I think Bronny only saw the part where he was talking about Stephen A. saying he would have threw hands. Yeah, so the back and forth is going.
Yeah, clearly there's more to Stephen A. and LeBron James' situation than just the Bronny comments because Stephen A. got LeBron acting out of character a little bit. Like, when have you ever seen LeBron go to somebody else's platform and vent about anybody?
Ever.
Right.
I never seen him do that.
Me neither. Not like this. And Pat McAfee, his name be eating me up. Pat McAfee, I feel like did it. He handled it well. And Stephen A. said that. I don't have no issue with him. He got what he needed from the interview. They also talked about, and Charlamagne, we had talked about this before, about why seeing Bronny play was so important for LeBron after everything that Bronny's been through.
But he just said he wanted to play with his son. His son almost died, and it meant a lot to him, and it should as a father. But the problem is, I think he had with Stephen A. Smith, and I think any father would have with Stephen A. Smith, is critique my son. Say he's not good enough. Say he's trash. Say he's not ready yet. But when you start saying, as a father, you should be doing this.
That's a personal.
Don't talk to me about a father. And I get that part.
We do have the audio now. Go ahead, Charlamagne. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That was a cool ass moment for me to be able to have that dream, be able to speak it into existence, for it to come to fruition. I started thinking about everything from what the hell he went through not less than a year before with his
He almost died?
His cardiac arrest, man. It was a birth defect that quite honestly, if he never played sports or he never started to become strong and run fast and all those stuff, we would never have to worry about it. But as he got stronger and things of that nature, it was just something inside his heart that pounding at his lungs that unfortunately, we had the incident. To see that happen to Bronny and for him to be able to play that same year after that happened at USC and then less than a year later be drafted by the Lakers and then in that fall. Listen, for me as a dad, it doesn't matter if he never scores, ever. I'm just super proud of him, period, as a young man.
Yeah, it's a blessing for him to be in that situation. I think LeBron hasn't liked Stephen A. for a long time. Like, if you watch what Stephen A. was saying last night, Stephen A. said he don't like him either. He said LeBron is a liar. He said LeBron be doing a lot of, shady, manipulative stuff behind the scenes. And I think that, like I said, LeBron hasn't liked Stephen A. for a long time. And the comments about Bronny, that just took him over the edge. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
I'm sure.
Yep. Even when
Stephen A. accused LeBron of staging this whole thing. He said that if you go back and watch the video, you can see LeBron look at a camera right behind Stephen A. Like they had it all planned out for him to do that.
Oh, that he stepped to him to show you talk about my son, I'm gonna step to you.
Man, listen, LeBron is LeBron. If he sneezes, it's recorded. He don't have to plan that out. I don't But even when Stephen A. tweeted out this episode that we played the audio from, he said LeBron ... the lies keep coming. So there's obviously
I mean, according to Stephen A., he says he feels like Bron isn't happy about Stephen A. saying he's not the greatest player of all time. He basically says that's the calls he gets from LeBron's team a lot. Whenever he says things like that Bron isn't the greatest of all time, but he's top 3 or whatever he says.
And I don't know that argument fully because I'm not a sports girly, but I do know I've heard Stephen A. say that a few times. So maybe
it's back and forth. Some people say Jordan, some people say LeBron, some people even say Kobe. It's people's opinions.
It's okay for everybody not to think that you are, the number one or whatever. I mean, it's okay.
But I would love to see Stephen A. Smith in the gym now because that was like the first video. Like it has to be improvement now. Like show us in the gym
ain't
now.
Nobody thinking about that.
I don't think he should stage that video. I think he should
just leave it alone.
Yep.
I'd rather see LeBron and Stephen A. have a conversation.
I would love
That's what I would like to see.
Yep, I think it'll be a good one. I think we'll see. I think if that happens, that'll probably be like one of Stephen A.'s biggest.
By the way, going to Pat McAfee was a jab. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron knew what he was doing. Let me go to Pat McAfee, one of his colleagues on ESPN, but also I guess a competitor. I don't know, but let me go over here. He knew what he was doing. That was a strategic move.
There may never be a conversation between them two,
and that's the thing.
Directly.
Yeah, sometimes you could agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Not at all.
All right. That's the latest with Lauren.
I'm just saying I'd rather see that than a boxing match.
No, nobody said no boxing match.
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said no boxing match.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that I would rather see them have a interview together than them a boxing match.
No, I was just saying for personal reasons. I just want to see Stephen A. Smith in the gym to see if he got his hands up. That's all I want to see.
Without LeBron.
That first video
in
just
the
was
gym,
crazy.
no LeBron.
Yeah, no LeBron.
Okay.
Like I just want to make sure he got his hands better because what I seen in that video, Jesus.
Told you.
I think you could take him, Lauren. We're going over.
Don't do that, because baby,
God.
the hands. Don't do that to me.
Charlamagne, who you giving donkey to?
Don't.
Before after the hour, we need a 19-year-old kid named Lucas Limbeck to come to the front of the congregation. I keep telling y'all kids, everybody ain't playing. We'll discuss.
All right, then after that is Jess Fix My Mess. If you have relationship issues, relationship problems, anything, call Jess right now. She'll help you out with all your problems. All right, 800-585-1051. Donkey Today's up next.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Check out video of the full show on Tubi. Free. Classic interviews and more on Tubi every day, all day long, all for free. Just search Breakfast Club and grab your popcorn.